I'm with Carol. She leads our ministry of feeding the homeless. And I've just asked Carol to come in and just step in and tell us a little bit about how that's going, and especially in the COVID-19 environment and everything. Just share with us what you think would be helpful to people out there.
Well, feeding the homeless is really a mission of our church. Mm-hmm. We are supported by our church. The donations come in, and I in turn give my receipts when I buy the food for the homeless. My daughter and I head this up. We serve 2 Friday nights a month. We serve at 6:30. We go down to another church which has an overhang. When we started, we did it out in the open, and the rain finally rained us out. Mm-hmm. So we serve at another church. We have church members come down and help serve the meals. We used to do a buffet, but with COVID, we now make the meals at my home. We have church members come and fill the to-go containers, mm-hmm. which have the food, mm-hmm. and then I buy it's donated from the church, Gatorade. So we hand out Gatorade and water and one meal with silverware inside. Mm-hmm. Good. Now, we make enough, because we used to give seconds. We make enough that we can hand them another one if they want more to eat. If we have any meals left over, we take them to a hotel down the street. That there are elderly people that live there because of the COVID and their transportation. They cannot get there. So we take leftover meals there. Mm-hmm. But we have masks on, mm-hmm. Gloves on, mm-hmm. and we say a prayer before each meal, and one of our parishioners or our priest mm-hmm. comes down and does that. We used to give a little sermonette, but because of COVID, they can't get together. They have to separate. Mm-hmm. So they are still doing that. They are distancing as they are being served. Mm-hmm. And this is a ministry of my heart, mm-hmm. and I'm sure it is of Solid Rock Church.
Oh yeah, they support you well, is my understanding. And while the numbers have dropped down that we're serving a little bit,
they have.
But still, we were, we'd have 60, 70, 80 people there before, but now it's dropped down to about 50.
50, 55.
Okay.
But when they eat 2 meals apiece.
You're still talking about over 100 meals.
Yeah, and I prepare like about 70, 75 now, where I used to prepare 100.
Yeah. Fantastic.
So it's a lot.
It is, and we decided to do that because even though COVID started, some ministries that do this quit, but as Carol said, these people still need to eat.
That's exactly right, and they still show up,
yeah.
Rain or shine. We have a group of probably about 45 or 50 that are there yeah. every Friday night that we serve. Yeah. Then other churches take the other Friday nights. Mm-hmm. So we have volunteered for 2, which is a lot for a church of our size.
It is, and this has been going on how long?
For how we've been serving, about 4 years.
Okay.
Before, we were at a church where we went down and could prepare our meals at the church and feed them in the church's parish hall. Okay. But that church got sold, and we ended up out in the middle of a parking lot.
There we go, the parking lot.
We were at the parking lot, and then it got to raining, and we asked this church if we could not come down and use their garage, and that's what we're doing now.
And so we're partnering with this other church.
We are.
Completely different denominations.
We are, and this other church is huge in the homeless ministry. Mm-hmm. So we are happy with where we are.
We are. They're happy with us helping, and we're happy with their help. And
right.
So that's a little bit about what goes on with Solid Rock, reaching the least and the lost in the Winter Haven area. And thank you, Carol, and you and Maggie heading this up. And we appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, God bless you all. We'll talk to you again later. Bye-bye.